Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Today's reading is going to be for the collective and or whoever needs to hear this message. So I am just going to shuffle a little bit more and lay out the spread. Today's spread is going to be a closer look into the past, present, and future and the person that is on your mind. And today we are going to be doing this reading from my bedroom on my bed. It's too windy to do it outside today, so we're just gonna do it from here. All right, so just gonna tune in and I will be right with you after I lay out the cards. Okay guys, really interesting energy we have here. All right, so for the recent past, it looks like you were moving very quickly into wanting to be in this energy of getting something to grow. Maybe you were really wanting to plant seeds, wanting to rush into some kind of project in some kind of creative endeavor or some kind of situation in which you wanted to see the situation go a certain way. And maybe there was indications or red flags in which said that or spoke volumes to you and said to you, maybe you should turn around and go the other way. But I think that you ignored them. I think that you wanted to really rush into them. And I think there was part of you that had this maybe even dreamy idea or this romanticized idea about it somehow. This could be about another person, about a happily ever after idea, romanticized in that way. It could be about even an overambitious career goal, something like that. And instead of ignoring the red flags, like I said, instead of kind of making it a grounded, real thing, you kind of just went for it in this way that wasn't really realistic. In the present moment, I do see that you are realizing this, and it is bringing a bunch of heartache, a bunch of this energy of it's very painful. I feel like these swords are you realizing that is, what you did in the past, and it's kind of breaking your heart right now. In the present, I feel like due to, all of this heartbreak and pain, you may be part of you may be shutting off from letting yourself understand why it is that you do this to yourself often in situations and with people. But either way, we have the Sun card here, and I feel like there is going to be clarity shed upon this situation in all different sorts of ways, even though you may not see it right now. As far as why this is happening, or the deeper meaning as to why this is happening from the universe's perspective or whatever, it's like you have been avoiding tower moments, or tower moments have been, there's been some kind of aspect of you that has held on to things that have needed to crumble, have needed to reset, have needed to be remodeled, have been old, outdated. And this is really a time for you to go within and look within and reset, and have a time for you to understand that really this isn't about getting all of the answers from external sources and having reliance on things that you've built up in your life, or structures or the matrix that have already been kind of relied upon by you in the past. This is a time for you to realize that your spirit is endless and eternal, and your spirit is in connection with all of the answers that you seek to be a pioneer and to be inventive when it comes to creating new ways of understanding for yourself and paving new ways forward. The challenge here, I feel like beyond even just there being this heartbreak feeling, I do feel like there is an aspect of this situation that was really divinely orchestrated. And so it's hard for you to move past this because of how deep this soul connection was to this person or to this idea. I mean, even if it was like a career situation that you had put like all this ambition into, and that was overly ambitious and you had put all this time and energy into, it still was this force and entity in and of itself. So I just do feel like, it was so much so meant to happen that it's just so hard for you to stop idealizing it and having it like on a pedestal. So that's kind of the challenge here, is just to let it go and let it be what it was supposed to be, and that has already, fulfilled its purpose. In the possible future here, I do see that there's new there's new ways of approaching social interactions, and when it comes to friend settings, when it comes to interacting with your peers, with your friends, with your family, with lovers, and it's coming from kind of like a simplistic, almost immature kind of way. It's kind of, lighthearted and energetic, and in the possible future, I just see that there is this, so it's new information when it comes to how to approach friend groups and things like that, but there's just like this kind of like mixed up energy in here also of getting an offer when it comes to love from kind of like a younger energy as well. Yeah, we have I'm actually not understanding really exactly what that means, so we're going to come back to that, okay? The energy as far as love in your life right now, I feel like the energy of love in your life right now is really to fill up your own cup. It's to master the art of being alone. It is to allow completions to happen in your life, and even if you are by yourself, to feel content and to feel whole as the individual that you are, and to keep life moving, and keep your mind and heart open for love in the future. Here we go. So in the future, love may be an important aspect in your future, but it's a matter of keeping your mind and your heart open, but also being content on your own. So when it comes to news, as far as how to interact with friends and lovers and peers and groups of people, and also as far as work colleagues go, it's going to be important for you to pay attention to that, because how you interact with one person is how you're going to really interact with all. Like, not literally, but it's a matter of how you carry yourself with your values. You know what I mean? Like, your values should be there with every single person. Like, if you have one really terrible relationship where there's manipulation and things like that, like, you can't expect any relationships in your life to really be genuine, because, like, how do I say this? I used to allow a lot of manipulative, terrible, negative relationships to be active in my life. And I would beg God and spirit and be like, why can't I have any good relationships? Like, and it was because like, the universe is energy. So while I was entertaining this type of energy, that's why, like, new energies couldn't come in. So all I'm saying is, how you do one thing is kind of how you do all things, okay? Okay. So, now the next part is going to be about the person that is on your mind. So, as far as you and the connection with you and the person that is on your mind, as far as the energy reads, as you and the connection, you are feeling like an outsider. You are feeling like you are being overlooked. You are not being acknowledged. You are really just out in the cold and no one is acknowledging you. It's kind of like everyone is like invited to this like great party and you're the only one out alone by yourself. You just weren't like invited or something like that. It's really this energy of you're not following your intuition. You're not tapping into the fact that you have really important decisions to make. And it's not that your feelings aren't valid, because your feelings are valid. Your feelings matter. And the feeling that you're feeling left out in the cold, like, it's like that is valid, but it's like you're not paying attention to other things in your life that matter. And the fact is that you have decisions to make, and you have an intuition that wants to be listened to. As far as they go in this connection, their energy reads that their energy is feeling very hopeful. There's information moving in to their energy as far as creating abundance goes. It's like there's something that they have been doing that is creating new doors of opportunity to be opening and opening and opening and opening. I feel like this has something to do with their constant movement and change of perspective. It's like they don't have to put time aside to say, hey, I really need to, give this situation in my life a different perspective and change my vision on this. It's like they just do it naturally. Okay, so what you don't see coming as far as this connection goes is you may have once considered this connection to be your happily ever after, but you are going to look back at this connection and this person, and you are going to realize that what you once thought was your happily ever after is now going to start changing. It's not that you were wrong, it's that things are evolving. So in the past here, when you were moving so quickly into, when it comes to this connection, maybe you were moving quickly into creating something with this person instead of acknowledging that there were some red flags and that you should have left it alone. And now there's heartbreak in the present. Let this be a time where you are seeing that this heartbreak is for you to understand that it happened for a reason, and that's for you to see all of the things about yourself moving quickly into things that you never saw before. Why would you move so quickly and ignore red flags in the past? So the outcome is, the outcome here is you are going to you're going to be reaching a new level of mastery, and you're going to be taking all of these things that were once distractions and burdens and was once overwhelming, blah, 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 and you're like wielding it into tools that are going to serve you. For a while, it may seem like you are having to like battle. Hold on a second. For a while, as you become closer to becoming the master that you are meant to become, it may feel that you have to constantly be fighting off others and other energies that are trying to bring you down or trying to get something from you. But just remember to just remember that you have all of the answers within you here with the Hermit, and that you've completed so many cycles, and that you've earned all of the things that you have accomplished, okay, for lack of better words. All right, let's also pull a card from the Starseed Oracle just for a little more information. As far as like the outcome when it comes to the connection, I feel the same way. I just feel like you may have to battle for this person's attention or for their affection, but I feel like you're going to find a way through your intuition and through your love for them and through like magic to reach them in like this like spiritual fifth dimension kind of way, even if like it never pans out in the physical. If that sounds weird, I don't know. Deep cellular healing, physical and emotional healing, okay? So now is the time for some resetting, some, drinking a lot of water, eating healthy, getting some rest, getting it out in the sun, being around the people who have your best interests in mind, maybe not being around a lot of people at all. Take a nice cold bath, cold shower, write, journal. For me, self-care has been making me feel so good. I've been whitening my teeth and brushing with enamel on and stuff so it doesn't kill the enamel. Doing a lot of skincare, taking care of my acne, and just everything is just coming together, taking care of my weight, supplements, vitamins. I've been getting my wardrobe a little bit back to what it once was before I lost everything I owned. Just taking care of myself, and it's just been wonderful. My confidence it's great, and I think it's going to start coming out in my readings, and it's going to help you a lot more as well. So all right, guys, I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.